Hello class and welcome to my presentation. I've selected the United Arab Emirates for my country briefing project. Within my presentation, you will be able to identify the various ways in which Emiratis conduct business globally. Also, how religious practices play an essential role in Emirati social behaviors, politics, and business practices. The United Arab Emirates was established in 1971. It was formerly known as the Trucial States. It is located in the Middle East and bordered by Qatar on the northwest, Saudi Arabia on the west and south, and Oman on the east and northeast. Abu Dhabi was chosen as the national capital. The United Arab Emirates consist of 7 emirates: Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Al-Hayman, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, and Al Quwain. The primary religion in the United Arab Emirates is Islam. The Islamic religion strongly influences Emirati social behavior, politics, and how they conduct business. The Islamic work ethic originates from the Quran, which reflects the sayings and practices of Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad preached that with hard work, sin can be dissolved. In regards to individualism and collectivism, Arabs focus on family, not personal gain. According to Lewis, in the West, the individual is the basic social unit. With the Arabs, it is the family. In the United Arab Emirates, traditional values is essential to Arabs. They strive to find ways to adapt in our modern world without disrupting their core values. The official language in the United Arab Emirates is Arabic, but other languages are spoken, such as English. A key note, tone of voice has meaning within their Arabic culture. Loudness is a sign of strength, and softness indicates weakness. On this slide, I will discuss the Emirati culture map. For communication, the United Arab Emirates is a high-contact culture. In the UAE, it is essential to choose your words wisely. Your body language and tone of voice will heavily affect your message. For evaluating, preference is closest to indirect negative feedback than direct negative feedback. According to Lewis, Arabs expect regular praise when they have done good work, and are most hurt by criticism than Westerners, who are content to keep their jobs. For persuading, they are more a principle first culture than application first. Persuasion is most effective within the UAE when explicitly explaining why certain steps should be taken. Solid foundations to your argument will prove more successful than an application first strategy. For leading, the UAE is more hierarchical than egalitarian. Status is gained by class within the UAE. A person cannot gain a higher status by achievements. Status within the UAE is also essential and must be respectfully acknowledged. According to Hofstede's Cultural Dimensions of the UAE, there is a large power distance. On a scale of 1 to 100, Hofstede ranked the UAE at 80. Deciding the UAE is a top-down culture, Emirati cultures encompass a strong vertical hierarchy. It is very common for Emirati companies and organizations to be owned and run by one powerful person. This particular person will have final say in all decision-making. Trusting the UAE is relationship-based. Because the UAE is a high-contact culture, it is common for business transactions to occur only after a level of trust has been established. Similar to the Japanese culture, where group harmony and avoiding confrontation is key, trust is established through non-business related activities where showing your personal side is encouraged. Key note, within Arab cultures, alcohol is avoided, so it is best to relax and chat over a cup of tea than a bottle of beer. Also, prolonged eye contact is essential. essential. It helps to encourage trust. Arabs read your body language to determine if what you're saying is truthful. Disagreeing, it is best to avoid confrontation within the UAE. Disagreeing can be interpreted as a sign of disrespect within the Arab culture. For scheduling, the UAE operates on flexible time. According to Lewis, Arabs are much more relaxed in their timing. Social occasions or business meetings need not have fixed beginnings or endings. Whether you're a guest in their home or a business partner, hospitality is essential within the Emirati culture. According to Lewis, in the Arab world, a friend is a person who cannot refuse your request. Neither can you refuse his or hers. In the UAE, it is common for people to sit within close proximity of each other. It is normal for Arabs to breathe on each other and touch each other frequently. Within the UAE, there is no equality amongst men and women. Arabs believe the two sexes have vastly different personalities and roles. The UAE is a very conservative country. Women are expected to dress modestly. Shoulders and knees must be covered. No spaghetti straps, tight clothing, or cleavage. The UAE doesn't have a law requiring women to cover their hair with scarves in public. A mosque is different. They must wear a scarf. Keynote: as a foreigner visiting the UAE, if you select an inappropriate outfit and venture out in public, don't be surprised if an Emirati woman approaches you and asks you to cover up immediately. Proper etiquette: apologize and do what she says. If you argue, the police will get involved and they will take her word over yours. Also, swearing in public can land you in jail. According to Randri and Chandri, the United Arab Emirates has a high growth economy, which is rapidly diversifying into areas of tourism, manufacturing, logistics, banking, and finance. UAE exports mainly crude oil, aluminum, liquefied petroleum gas, copper, and precious jewels. UAE imports mainly transport equipment, machinery, textile products, and cotton. The UAE construction business is valued at $221 billion, one of the highest in the region. Transport methods include ports, airports, and railways. The UAE's top export partner is Japan, exporting primarily crude oil and aluminum. The UAE's top import partner is India, importing primarily cotton, gems, jewelry, man-made yarn, fabrics, and teas, just to name a few. According to Kumar, the World Bank ranked the UAE as the 26th easiest place to do business and the 5th easiest place to trade across borders out of 185 countries worldwide. On this slide, I listed a few salient features Kumar highlighted within his article. No personal income capital tax, no corporate taxation, 100% repatriation of capital and profits, 100% ownership, and no currency restrictions are just a few items which contributed to the United Arab Emirates' business-friendly environment. Steps to establishing a business within the UAE goes as followed. Step number 1, choose your business activity. Example, media, medical, transport. Step number 2, select your company name. Step 3, finalize all incorporation paperwork. Step number 4, retrieve your license notification. 5, open a bank account. 6, process your visa. Types of businesses you can open: offshore, onshore, or free zone. Free zone is most popular due to the salient benefits listed on my previous slide. Legal changes in 2002 made it possible for foreigners to buy, sell, and rent property in Dubai without any special regulations or permissions. The Constitutional of UAE has passed federal laws which protect intellectual property rights. The intellectual property rights protection has established various steps for IPR implementation and regulation through its enforcement agencies. Business etiquette. The UAE is a relationship-based culture. Remember, you must establish trust before talking business. Honesty and integrity are vital to establishing trust. Trust can only be established through face-to-face meetings. Status is essential within the UAE. It is crucial to shake the hand of the most senior person first. A helpful tip would be to research each person's status and title before meeting with them. Do's and don'ts. Do address your Emirati counterparts by their appropriate titles. Do dress conservatively. Don't schedule meetings during prayer times or any other of the major Islamic holidays. Don't ask about someone's wife or daughter. Safety risks. Within the UAE, violent crimes are rare. Scams are more common. Foreigners have to stay alert. There is a variety of scam artists who target the unsuspecting traveler. The scam artist is crafty and cunning. They spin believable tales. The person who approaches you may be a man in a three-piece suit or a woman carrying her infant child. This concludes my presentation. I hope you found the material informative and helpful. As Aaron Mayer stated, when interacting with someone from another culture, try to watch more, listen more, and speak less. Listen before you speak and learn before you act. Thank you.